everyone, this is Kaifu here with game 2 in the series between your Australian David. We have David on my right side is playing Reflect Refrain Necromancy, but substituting his Reflect Refrain into Bahamut, while on my left side you have your Australia is playing Reflect Refrain Secret Beast, but substituting the Reflect Refrain into Yudrusu instead. So pretty much instead of Reflect Refrain versus each other, it will be a Yudrusu versus Bahamut. So now Bahamut is a very aggressive ruler, so pretty much what you want to do with Bahamut is that do a lot of damage in the early game and finish off with some burn spell and so on. But however, on your left side, aka your Shirley is playing Yudrusu, so this does allow me to survive against any burn spell at the moment, because you will drop a Excalibur and an Alice, which will be on 1919, so pretty much will take at least 2000 damage before you take another 100 more damage to die, so which is going to lead to me. So now my opponent is trying to do some kind of strategy at the moment, because he knows that, well, whatever damage he does at the moment, it doesn't really affect me, because you can push me down to 0 life point if you really want to, but it doesn't really help you with any situation. So yeah, currently life point was 4000 compared to 3800. Davis dropped the Leviathan in place to sack his root gate so he can search for a Cthulhu Living Flame. It doesn't really worry me at this point, because you know what, I have Yudrusu in play, so pretty much even you do like 45,000 damage to me, I will still live with 100 life point and still drop a big resin on the field. So pretty much, David, from my point of view, you have to play very smart now, because you do not want to be in a situation that I flip a hammer, attack, and when you brought out my big resin on the field, which is Alice, and Alice will be sitting on 1919 with target attack, so your J-Rule will most likely die to it, and plus you'll be low on magic stem because you're going very aggressive with your J-Ruler. So you have to play very smart against the Yudrusu player, because against aggressive deck has to do a lot of damage, right? But Yudrusu prevents that from happening, so you have to play very smart against that. But however, the downside is that when a Reflect Refrain player subs into Yudrusu, because it's playing Sacred Beast, for example, when you draw the Sacred Beast, you do not have a lot of way to put it back to the bottom of the deck, unless you draw a certain spell which does allow you to put it back to the bottom of the deck and redraw the same amount and gain extra life at the same time. However, even if it is a good idea, you don't really want to waste 2 resources for that, but if you really have to, then go for it. He does attack me directly for 1000 damage with the 2 Cthulhus, and so he already done 1000 damage to me. At this point, I'm still not worried, because again, I have Yudrusu in play and I'll still survive. So currently, life point wise 3000 compared to 3800. Field wise, I have Hydromonica, a Gretel compared to his Cthulhu Living Flame, and a Leviathan on the field as well. So he's going aggressive with the Cthulhu as well, so I blocked it with the Gretel, because I know at one point it will die, so I might as well use it as a chump blocker, take less damage for now, and save my Yudrusu for place for later. So he played the Rook Egg and sacrificed the Rook Egg with the Leviathan, so this will allow him to search for another 5 resonate, but most likely he will go for a Cthulhu Living Flame, which he does go into. At this point, I'm still not worried, because I already took 1000 damage and I have Yudrusu in play. Like I said before, it will protect me, and not only that, I have Hulong hand in my hand, so as long as I can keep ramping, I can actually do my power play, and once I do my power play, the Bahamut player or the Reflect Refrain Necromancy player will not able to do much against me, because you can do all the damage you want, but once that Alice comes to play, you can't really do much against it, and he does Judgment and flip over, attack me directly for 14 because he did use the Leviathan twice, so which does put him in a stronger lead. But however, with Yudrusu in play, you're not going to do much against me, unless he drops a Circle Nullifier, which is not legal in your frontier, so yeah. So currently, life point wise, 1100 life point compared to 3800 due to the Moonshade. Field wise, Hydromonica compared to a Bahamut and a Leviathan. Now usually, if Yudrusu did not exist at this point, pretty much I'll be dead in this situation, but thanks to Yudrusu, I will be surviving for another turn, because even he does 12 damage to me at this point, I'm like, sure, I'll take it, and then bring out my big Alice on the battlefield with Excalibur in play. And now that he is low on Magic Stone, so pretty much this puts me the upper lead I needed, because now not only he's low on resource, I can bring a big dude out, and whatever he does to me at the moment with burn spell or any damage in general, I'll still survive with at least 19 hits. So let's see what can David do in this situation, because triggering my Yudrusu, which does allow me to put myself in a stronger lead now, because now on pretty much on my turn, I have a free 1919 on the field that can attack with target attack. So he's paying 200 more life points to use red to drop the Fire Spirit. Wind Sprite, what? No. Flame Sprite, that's right, Flame Sprite on the battlefield. I'm pretty sure he's just using it for chump blocking against my Alice, but I'm like, not really much gonna do about it. But before my recover phase, I do use the Hydromonica as draw effect by discarding it, and then using the search effect format. So this will allow us to search for my sideboard card if necessary need to, or search for any KR card I need. I can even search for format, so I can put all my secrets down and gain 800 life at the same time and put back stuff on the bottom of the deck. But I do believe in this situation, I'm going to take this opportunity to go very aggressive and gain a lot more resource now, because I know my opponent can't really do much against me, because unless he can sacrifice at least 20 times, not 20 times, at least 5 times with his Leviathan, he can do 2000 damage directly to me and then Alice dies. But other than that, if he can't do it, my Alice will be sitting there strong, very strong, and then taking him down. And I do drop a Greater, which I did search for from the Hydromonica, because it allowed me to ramp again. Because now I have 6 resources compared to my opponent's 2 resources, which puts me up in the lead I need. Just because I'm low on life point, I have Alice protecting me, so it doesn't really need to worry too much. So now I'm going to do some minor damage again with the Phoenix, doing 400 directly, which does put him down to 2800. But I decided to attack directly his Bahamut, because when his Bahamut dies, he doesn't really have a lot of options left, because he's relying on the Bahamut to do all the DPS damage. And once that Bahamut dies, you have no way of winning, because again, look at the field. Field-wise, Excalibur, Alice, Gretel, Phoenix, 6 Magic Stone open, not necessarily 6 Magic Stone in play, 4 of them open compared to my opponent's 1 Bahamut and 2 Magic Stone in play. So obviously the opponent with the person with the most resource in play will be in a stronger lead. Not only that, if he's trying to thunder me or burn damage me, Alice will take it. Not only that, Excalibur will prevent thunder from targeting me in the first place, so he will be forced to target something else. Not only that, I do have some cancel spell in my hand, which is the Light and Wind cancel spell, and also the Whirlwind as well, which does allow me to put myself in the stronger lead. Now at this point, even though my opponent is high on life point, those life point does means no difference, because now you're in the situation now. How do I deal with the Alice? How do I deal with his like next turn Hulong in play? Because the Hulong might come in play next turn if I decide to do it. And I have 5 cards in hand as well compared to my opponent's 4, and I have, again, more cards on the field than he does. The only thing he has on the field is just a Bahamut and a Leviathan. And even if he doesn't decide to attack with it, I still have target attack from the Alice, so which does allow me to hit. I'll play the Whirlwind to force him to pay the extra resource, so if he does do it, and then I'll pay another Whirlwind. So now he's completely defenseless. Now he has no way to block my Alice attack now directly to him, because now I'm going to target attack the Bahamut and putting himself in not in a great situation he doesn't want to be in. Now he can take a choice. He can either attack me directly, which does nothing to me, tap for Magic Stone, and if he does, I will attack into it with my Alice. And if he doesn't tap his Magic Stone for Magic Stone, I will still attack it because I have target attack. So putting myself in a very strong lead at the moment. So currently life point wise 100 compared to 2800, and I used target attack into it, but he sacrificed the Leviathan to keep it imperishable. But however, I think it's a bit too late now. I'm already in a strong advantage at the moment, so he has to find someone to kill me at this point. If he does find someone to kill me at this point, he's pretty much lost the game, because how can he deal with a 1919 Alice on the board at the moment? I do have Hulong in hand, but I'm deciding what should I do at the moment, because there's not a lot of ways my opponent can do stuff. So I'm going to take this opportunity, drop a Tiger and heal 500 life, up to 500 life, because I have the Phoenix and the Sacred Tiger on the field. So the only reason I did this because for the following play I want to drop my Hulong, which can heal me at like 1200 life point. So he has 2 Magic Stone open to play with now, so let's see what he can do. Not sure what he can do at the moment, because all he has is 2 resource and a untapped ruler, and I have a cancel spell in hand, so whatever he plays with, I will cancel it most likely. Split Heaven Earth, I'll still cancel it, even I won't die. If he plays a Lancelot, I'll cancel it. If he plays 1 drop, I'll still cancel it. So let's see what he does. Well, not really cancel the 1 drop, but it depends what he does with it. And obviously without Swiftness on the play, he can't really do much. He does drop the Lancelot, and I was like, hey, you know what, you tapped out, I'm going to cancel that play, and you have nothing else, and I'm going to attack you directly with everything I have, and that's the game. So thank you for watching, thank you guys, hope you guys enjoyed it, see you guys next time, peace.